But tell me, just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. We want to be free to ride. We want to be free to ride our machines without being hassled by the man. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party.
Welcome to another shit show on the Bikers Lifestyle Podcast with your host, Dirty and Tank.
Well, we did a thing.
Yeah, we did. We did. But first and foremost, you know, on the behalf of the Bikers Lifestyle Podcast, we'd like to give our deepest condolences to the 12 servicemen's families that died in Afghanistan because our president kind of sucks at his job. So
That's an understatement.
there's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you were saying, we were on a podcast last week or Sunday.
We were live.
Yeah, we were live. We were on Black Dragon TV.
It's supposed to be an hour, and it went 2. I think we could have done another hour.
Yeah, we could have. Yeah.
The way that was going, it was kind of cool. I enjoyed it.
No, it's interesting. I don't necessarily know, because that whole panel thing, like, you know, where you got like, well, first there was us, obviously, we were there.
Yeah.
Black Dragon, Hollywood from Insane Throttle, Shaggy from his channel, and then
Big Bone.
Big Bone, yep. And Shaggy 1%, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. I was trying to think of the name of his podcast. You know, whatever, man. It's the end of the day.
We'll dub it. We'll throw it in there.
It's all that shit will be in the description below. We'll have links. It'll be awesome. But you know, check it all out. They're all good dudes. But yeah, I mean, it's weird to do a panel because it's like you're trying to keep track of conversations because somebody will ask a question, somebody will answer, somebody else will answer, and they'll be like, "Hey, what do you think?" And it's like then you got to try to remember what the question was because by the time one person's done, things kind of went the other direction or went into a different direction, and then that guy takes it from another direction to this direction, and it's like, what was the question? But,
Yeah, we did ask that a couple of times. If you do happen to watch it, you'll see us probably have a little conversation.
Well, I mean, it's like it's just first of all, it was Sunday night. You know, I mean, don't expect a whole lot about don't expect a whole lot out. Fucking I can't talk to it. Don't expect a whole lot out of us on a Sunday night. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we're winding down. You understand?
Especially after the Saturday we had.
Oh yeah,
3 different events we were
Yeah.
going to, but also
yeah. We're all over hell on fucking Saturday, fucking running wild, running crazy. Fucking Sunday, you're trying to make up for all the shit you were supposed to do on Saturday.
yeah.
And then, you know, at the last minute, you get told, hey, you want to be on a roundtable, like, YouTube channel that's, like a gajillion times bigger than yours? Yeah, sure, let's do that. And you're like, fuck, we don't know any topics. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, we went in cold, man.
But it is what it is, man. It wasn't a bad time. It was a good time.
It was a good time.
Felt honored to be even involved in a conversation, you know? I mean,
Hell yeah.
These guys, you know, well, Black Dragon and, Hollywood, I mean, those guys are...
Heavy hitters.
Right. We wouldn't, if it wasn't for them, there wouldn't be an us. And
true.
all 6 of you wouldn't be listening to us right now. You know what I mean?
I think we're up to 9, actually.
Well, all 9 of you wouldn't be listening to us right now. So, you know, it was a good time, man. It was interesting as hell, I'll say that.
It was. We've taken questions live from people. Mm-hmm. Leather Guru, but we thought it was Leather Girl, so we were all fucking up there, but who gives a fuck?
Get a better fucking name.
Yeah, Leather Guru, yeah.
Leather Guru.
What I thought was really interesting, though, was that a lot of the stuff that we've been talking about on this podcast, and trust me, our content is ours. We don't go against anybody. We don't mimic anybody. Anybody who knows us, all 9 of you, will know that, that's kind of our MO. It's who we are.
Yep.
But they were saying the same things. We were hearing the same phrases, the same things, the same philosophies.
Well, it's all the same. I mean,
it's a big, small community, the motorcycling community.
I'm trying to figure out how to say this without sounding like disrespectful, but if you're a real MC, you have more in common than not in common with other real MCs. You know, like there's not MCs are MCs. You know, we all believe in the same shit. We all try to do the same thing. You know, and before some asshole who doesn't know jumps in the comments and says, "Well, why can't all MCs get along now?" Because there's other parts of this that fuck shit up, like ego. You know, like vendettas. You know, why does it one MC like the other MC? I don't know, because there's a history of violence and death on both sides, and neither one can forget it.
Yeah.
Either way, unless you're in one of those MCs, it's not really none of your fucking business why they don't get along. So don't fucking worry about it.
Yeah, that's actually the truth. And I think what causes a lot of the secrecy is the fact that MCs try to stay private.
Well,
And for a reason, not because we're out doing crimes or we've got some nefarious network, but because it's our fucking business and nobody needs to know about it. So we try to keep it private.
yeah. I mean, you know, the Elks Club doesn't let you in and fucking tell you what goes on in their fucking meetings. You know, I don't even know what the fucking Freemasons do in their meetings. I mean, I don't know. They spank each other with fucking paddles. I don't fucking know. They could. You ever seen that movie, The Good Shepherd, with fucking Matt Damon?
Yeah.
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
Naked gay things. But
Well, they were peeing on each other, weren't they? Yeah.
this 2021, that's acceptable. We're okay with it. now.
Evidently, yeah,
Yeah.
but we got to wear a cloth diaper on it. I'm not going to go.
It's
Anyway.
acceptable now.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
But I
as
mean,
long as did they say if those guys were vaccinated though? The other podcasters, were they vaccinated? Because we need to know. Comment below if you know if they're vaccinated. But stop the spread.
what care about that?
Oh, big time. Oh, big time.
We do. Oh,
Well, just in case, like we get like a whole bunch of viewership and we start to get monetized by YouTube, we have to say that. We're legally contracted to say that.
oh,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah.
Do we start to get those big media bucks from the deep state then?
I
Is
hope
that
so.
going to happen?
Fucking
I want a
A,
new
man.
bike.
Gas ain't cheap.
Yeah, right? I want a new
Sure.
bike, man.
Sure, we'll make all of $4.72.
Well, we didn't start this for the money. In fact,
No,
we just did it as a forum, just to give people a true idea, a true snapshot of what it's like.
dude, we're counter. Well, I mean, if you watch the round table, we kind of talk about that you got to be careful who you listen to on fucking YouTube. And there's a shit ton of fucking channels out there
Yeah.
that if you knew what we knew, you would know they're full of shit.
Yeah.
And to the average dude, it might be hard to tell. Like, and it sucks because we don't want to name names. We don't want to get in these stupid fucking internet battles because we're not Skeletor and shit. But at the end of the fucking day, if you know, you know. If you don't know, then try to figure it the fuck out. I mean, you can kind of tell. You know, if you try to sound like you have figured all out and that you're the baddest motherfucker on planet Earth and you're on YouTube, chances are you're full of shit.
Yeah.
You just are. Unless you have a 1%er after your name, then okay, maybe. But then if you say 1%er, see who the fuck they are. Now, we were on the podcast, 2 1%ers. You can watch this podcast and they say the names of their clubs. You can research it. One of them, I don't know when Shaggy's club was started, but I know there's black and white pictures. Yeah, exactly. There's black and white pictures and dudes on choppers with that patch on. Okay, so we can assume that he's the real fucking deal. We can assume that his club is fucking legit, right? And then you had Big Bone, a black 1%er. I don't know the entire history of his club,
It's
but
pretty storied.
let's put it like this. I've met one of his brothers before in this area. And we were talking to him, he was in Florida. So they're not some little bitch fucking club
No, they are not.
that just holds up vests in the backyard of somebody's fucking house.
No.
They're the real deal too. So, I mean, I'm not saying that they have it all figured out either, because let's be honest, nobody has it all figured out because it all depends on region, on what's what. But guys like that know more than, say, some asshole that just buys a bike and wants to take you on their motorcycle journey and starts talking about clubs.
Yeah.
Shout out to Meg Motorcycle Journey. She's not talking about clubs. She is wearing them shorty shorts. We watching her. We watching her wear them shorty shorts.
We are a big
Shout out to Meg.
Meg, big fan, big fan.
Big fan.
Yeah,
Big fan.
To Meg.
Meg. They can do no wrong. Meg Dash can do no wrong. Goddamn
That
true.
thing's banging. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but I mean, one thing, if you look at the history now, this is actually show 70. I think we got 70 of these motherfuckers.
I don't even know who's watching it, but yeah, I can't believe it either.
But you look at our content, and you look at the people that we've interviewed. We don't interview somebody who's not in a legitimate club.
No. Well, I mean, we talked to Stiletto and Steels, right?
Well, okay, well,
And yeah, okay, it's a chick organization. They're not technically
they have a
a
different
club.
hierarchy.
You can just buy a patch. There's no probationary period. Who gives a fuck? They say that. They're not trying to pretend to be something they're not. You know, they're not trying to pretend like they're one of the guy clubs. They're not trying to pretend like they're running shit.
No, they're doing their own deal. It's kind of cool.
All they're trying to do is promote women riding motorcycles. That's it. That's it. End of the fucking day. Sisterhood, women riding their own bikes. Hey, good on them. You know, awesome. You know, when our fucking club brother fucking died a few weeks back here, you know what? Handful of them showed the fuck up on their bikes and rode with us.
That's right.
So, you know, they're good on them. You know what I mean?
With some males to shame too. Then the ladies, they ride, man.
There was a lot of bikers that showed up in cars because it was hot that day. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, hey, you know, if it's hot, it's hot. I'll tell you. I don't know. You know, it's some people. You know, they don't want to be stinky sweaty. I don't fucking. I can't call it. But
All I know is that when the weather gets bad, rain, hot, heat, when we're riding hard, when they're truly on a ride, like a true club style ride,
yeah,
and we're riding hard, that's what separates the real deal from the wannabe.
Yeah.
They clean themselves out pretty quick. You'll hear 100 excuses as to why they don't want to be there.
yeah, exactly.
Or they just don't show up. Which, hey, that's great. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, being a biker's not for everybody.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
You know,
In fact, I get there's, I mean, it's dangerous. It actually gives me a little bit of a thrill.
it would save fucking everybody do it.
That's right.
You know,
That's right. And we take that, we assume that risk every time we strap our legs across the tank, and start that fucker up and take off.
yeah, I don't know how many fucking dudes I know that have gone down, and before they've gone down, they've talked about how, you know, they live to ride, ride to live. They fucking wore all the gear. They fucking had all the things. They had tattoos, the whole shebang. They go down hard. They get fucking hurt. Next thing you know, they're in the convertibles. They're in the fucking
Yeah.
not riding motorcycles anymore because all of a sudden, well, I've got family and I've got shit I've got to live for. Like, what did you think? It was safe before?
Yeah. Yeah. No shit.
You know, I'll say this now and I'll say it till the end of fucking time. Everybody I fucking know that rides a bike can die in a motorcycle accident tomorrow and I'll still throw a leg over my bike the next day.
That's right.
It's in my fucking blood. It's not going away.
Yeah.
You know, God forbid, obviously. But I mean, it's one of those things. It doesn't fucking matter. You know, I crashed last year, got all tore up, had surgery, had fucking metal stuck in me, and I was on a fucking bike a month and a half fucking later.
Yeah. You
I was
were
on your bike.
You were riding. You were riding. Well, it was a bike.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
my
were-
bike was indisposed at the time.
Yeah. And I said, hey man, mine's sitting up there, fucking just begging to be ridden.
Oh
Ride it.
shit, man. We were going to fucking, you know, Shipwreck 1%'er's fucking funeral. And another club brother of mine, ours, I guess, bought his kid a Sportster. Like, you know, before the fucking funeral. And there was going to be this big ride. My bike's indisposed. I had just had fucking surgery. Literally. The week before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it was, yeah, a week and like a day before.
And you rode it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I tried to. I didn't want to because I didn't want to wreck somebody else's bike and be a danger. I just couldn't fucking, you know, I tried. I mean, I went out and it was just, I didn't trust myself. I couldn't, you know, I didn't have any upper strength as far as on my left side. And it was a thing. But long story short, if it's in your blood, it's in your blood. If it's not, then you know what? That's fine too.
Yeah.
There's plenty of fucking room in this world for motorcycle enthusiasts.
Plenty. In fact, they love to spend the money at the Harley boutique. You know, they love you, and that's great. You know, it keeps everything alive for us. You know.
Somebody's got to keep their lights on buying all them fucking t-shirts.
Yeah, and I tell you what, you know, when they put that new, you know, chrome Buga on their bike or take off some performance part because it's not good enough, they want to put another one. We're the kind of guys that are go in that shop and go, hey man, what you got sitting in the corner over there? You know, get it cheap.
I'm not too proud to admit that I've went dumpster diving for fucking tires behind the fucking Harley dealership before because I couldn't afford new skins on my fucking bike. I needed a back tire for a ride, and some yuppie I know fucking took his bike or had his rear tire changed because it was almost to the wear box. You know what I'm saying? Almost to the wear box.
He still had tread, but he didn't trust it.
Shit, I'll get another 3,000, 4,000 miles out of that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true. Fucking, I've ridden down to the cords before.
Well, you get 2 layers.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, I'm a larger man, brother. You know, I mean, like in the first layer, I start to be a little weird about it, but I mean, fuck, I'll ride the shit out of a back tire. Front tire, I don't like to take chances on.
Hashtag body positive.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
But I tell you what, man, it's an interesting thing too, you know, our brother Chop died, was killed. And all the people that have been coming out of the woodwork that, you know, blubbering, oh, you knew it was. I'm like, motherfucker, I haven't seen you in 5 years. Where have you been? You know? Uh-oh, it's a wry smile on your face. Did I just cause something in your head? Or?
I have had so many people come up to me in random gas stations, grocery stores.
Yep.
Oh, I loved him. Oh, he was the best. Oh, the whole shebang. I don't even know who the fuck these people are.
Yeah, but they know us, don't they?
Oh, they know us.
Oh, yeah.
And they feel very bad. You know what? Maybe. You know, sure. I've known this man for, I don't know, almost a fucking decade. Sure, we hung out a lot. Sure. And I've never seen you before. Ever. And all of a sudden, you were a huge part of his life. Okay. I believe you.
Brother, I was sitting on that bench right out in front of our clubhouse just last week. I'm smoking a cigar, drinking my adult non-alcoholic beer, wearing my shit, you know. And they come walking up. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about Chop. It's like, are you in the BIC?
No. Just hanging
I
out.
fucking looked down at my cut and everything, and then look up then and I said, no. Like, I just, you know, I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to wear the shit and sit in front of the fucking clubhouse, daring them to come out and do something about it.
Nope.
Like, did you know him? Nope.
Nope. Never met the guy.
You in the club? No. Like, what in the fucking fuck do you think? Like, you know, they'll ask you, do you know this member? No, I don't know that member. Wait, what?
Yeah, no,
It just goes
I don't
to show
get it.
you. Yeah, I know. It's like, I just don't know him. I know him well.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's part of the process. It's part of the deal. And people just don't get that. They don't understand.
The only thing that chaps my ass more than that, when they go, I was close to him, like really close to him. I know you guys were in a club, but I was close. Oh yeah? Did you ever have his false teeth in your mouth before?
Yes, I have.
How close were you, asshole?
Yeah. No
Fuck you.
shit. No shit.
Yeah.
No shit.
Adam.
Many stories like that.
You know, it's being an MC isn't about just riding motorcycles, looking cool, and being a badass. You know,
That comes with it.
It's part of it, I guess. You know, I mean, I don't consider myself a badass.
I
or
think it's a
anything.
result.
It's just, look, it was said on the Dragons Roundtable that bikers are almost America's last patriots. I don't know if that's 100% true. I mean, there's a lot of servicemen, there's a lot of service women, service people, service binaries. I don't know, whatever you want to say, non-binary. I don't know.
Enough.
Hashtag, I don't fucking know.
Watch it, Trent. Come
I
on
don't
now.
fucking know. I don't fucking know. But there's a lot of people in this country that give a shit, right? However, I can say without a fucking doubt that if you consider yourself a biker, you also consider yourself a patriot, regardless of fucking service, regardless of color, regardless of religion, regardless of age. You consider yourself a freedom-loving fucking patriot, and you don't want to see this country go to fucking shit.
Yeah.
And what comes along with that is not taking shit off of fucking anybody. So if I'm a badass because I'm not going to fucking put up with somebody fucking disrespecting me, I'm not going to put up with somebody fucking trying to fuck with me, I'm not going to put up with motherfuckers trying to get one over on me, then okay, fine, I'm a badass. But I don't start no shit because I don't want no shit. Because I'd rather have a fucking good day. I'd rather have a good fucking time than get into a fucking fight over something that really doesn't fucking matter to begin with.
Yeah.
But I will knock you the fuck out if you fuck around. So come and find out. Anyways.
We heard all those catchphrases, didn't we? Just from the other guys on the round table.
Yeah,
You know,
apparently we all know them.
We all know them. Yeah.
We all
Talk
know
shit,
'em.
get hit,
Oh yeah.
play stupid games, win stupid prizes, fuck around, find out. I mean, it's a real deal, folks.
Don't start no shit, won't be no
Don't
shit.
start. But if you find yourself on a Facebook group and you're discussing motorcycle club protocol and you're discussing your club's protocol on Facebook, maybe you don't have it fucking figured out.
Listen, if there's a motorcycle club that puts their bylaws on the internet, they are not a real motorcycle club.
Yeah.
Period.
Period. That's the type of shit that gets you hurt.
Fuck.
I know. But again, you know.
Oh, and cops do not belong in motorcycle clubs unless it's a cop club, and then they should have an LE and not an MC. I don't give a fuck.
That's right.
Fuck Brian Urlacher. But anyway.
I did like the you got it in there though on the
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was
Well, I had
beautiful.
allergies. You know.
But let's face it, I mean, you know, we used to worry about, I don't think we really should fucking care about the cop clubs anymore.
I'm not naming clubs.
No.
I will say, fucking Brian Urlacher, that guy has a shit ton of videos, a shit ton of views, a shit ton of this. And you know what? I don't give a flying fuck piece of cop. I really don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck piece of the club. I don't give a fuck about any of that. But when he starts talking about fucking MC protocol and how it is in the real fucking MC world, I'm gonna tell you right now, that asshole don't know shit about shit.
Yeah.
That guy's so far up his own fucking ass, it's ridiculous. That motherfucker is 5'0" nothing. Okay, if he's a cop, I guarantee you, he calls for backup for fucking high school kids hanging out in front of a fucking liquor store or a fucking convenience store, whatever you want to call it. I'm fucking from Chicago, so all convenience stores are liquor stores. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Fuck him, dude. He's got these videos on how to tear apart his fucking bike, dude. Don't watch this. Dude, I watched one of his videos how to take one apart. I thought that motherfucker was going to drop the bike on himself trying to take the back tire off. I'm like, what is he fucking doing? Fucking A. Simple motherfuckers. Anyway.
Well,
This is a family show. We shouldn't swear so much. People talk about how many fucks I say. Comment below on if you want me to stop saying the F word.
I don't. I use it entirely, not as much as you, but I use it as well.
I say a lot of, dude, I'm a fucking welder and I ride motorcycles. I wrench on cars. I swear, if you don't like it, I don't want to tell you.
Tell you what, you go to like England and shit.
Yeah.
They use fuck like it's nothing, and it's got like a whole different meaning.
Oh, they say cut like every other.
Oh, yeah.
Cut.
They got a whole different level of swearing over there.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, that's cool, man. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with many. I've got a problem with the law enforcement motorcycle clubs because they like to play both sides of the table.
Well, yeah.
They want to be real and they want to say that they're a real legitimate motorcycle club. But when shit starts to get real, what do? They fucking play the other side of the game.
Like I've always said, man, if you're a cop and you want to ride with other cops because you're in a okay, let's say you're a cop and you have a motorcycle. Let's say you know other cops with motorcycles. And you guys, hey, let's start, you know what, an organization or a riding club that is based solely for law enforcement that rides motorcycles. Hey, no problem. Cool. That's awesome. You guys should do that. Band together. Be a fucking brotherhood. But as soon as you fucking decide to throw that MC fucking cube on the back of your vest, or as soon as you decide to join a fucking club, motorcycle club, MC, that's fucked up. Because in the MC world, we tend to, look, you've got 1%ers, you've got regular MCs, or, well, I don't know, not regular, I don't know how do you say
Three-piece
non-1%ers. 3-piece, 2-piece, fucking 1-piece, 9-piece, get yourself a bucket, I don't know what to say. But it doesn't fucking matter. In this fucking world, we have to respect that if you're an established MC, and this is why pop-up clubs are a pain in the ass. If you are an established MC, right, when another established MC runs into you out in public, which if you're doing this right, you will, you have to assume that that club has been vetted, that that club is legitimate, and that club follows the same beliefs as your club in a broad sense of the term, right? Like, you keep your fucking mouth shut, you show respect, all this happy horse shit that you fucking hear all these YouTube creators fucking spout off, including us, right? You have to assume that, right? And if it's a cop club, I have seen with my own two fucking eyes a cop club walking around Milwaukee at the Harley fucking event, like not wearing anything, see another cop, talk to them, and then pull fucking their vest out of their duffel bag and put it on.
Yep.
I've seen it. They checked with the cops if it was cool for them to wear their shit.
We just wear our shit.
And I didn't even know they were a fucking cop club at the fucking time. I had to fucking Google who the fuck they were because I didn't recognize the fucking name.
Yeah, that's right.
Shout out to the butt slingers.
Yeah.
You. But yeah, I don't, hey, it is what it is, man. We're just talking shit.
Well, yeah, but pursuant to what you're talking, hey, pursuant, I use a big word there.
You went to college.
I did go to college. Further to what you're talking about, if you see if you see somebody out there and they do have a 3-piece patch on their back, you can assume that the person that has that on their back earned the right to wear that shit.
You want to be able to.
You want to be able to.
And that's why pop-up clubs, and that's why all these clubs that don't follow protocol and just have their own little goofy ass beliefs and we're doing it the old school way. Okay, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Is that school with a C or a K?
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. That's why they're so dangerous. Because to the average dude, you're not gonna fucking know the difference.
Well, just like these, these social clubs, these riding clubs, that they think that's their end around, right? They want to play in the sandbox, but they don't want to go through the protocol, and they don't have the balls to put the MC on there without doing it. That's good. We have a visitor. Oh God.
Well, that's it for this show.
Yeah. You see who this is?
Yeah, I know who it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Tank. I hope we get to hang out with Black Dragon and shit again.
Yeah, you know what? I want to be back on that show again. It was a good time for the round table. Shout out to Black Dragon TV. Shout out to Hollywood with Insane Throttle News, HarleyLiberty.com. Shout out to Shaggy 1%er. Shout out to Big Bone 1%er. All you people that tuned in on that, thanks a lot. Listen to us ramble again. We're not sure when we're going to push content out or not here. We've got some real shit that we're dealing with. And keep in mind, the most dangerous part in your motorcycle is the fucking nut that connects the seat to the fucking handlebars. Peace.